Hey YouTube, it's Piedmonte89 here again. I'm going to be talking about what a good home defense weapon would be, a good option for you. But first I wanted to do a little follow-up to my last vid. I was talking about RWS 22s. You see that? Right there. RWS Subsonic. Okay. And the other one was the Winchester Wildcats I mentioned. Okay. Just a little Bobcat or whatever it is right there. Now as far as the other subject goes, I have some other stuff here, some ammunition I'm going to show you. To me, the best home defense weapon that you could have is not really a handgun, it's a shotgun. Shotguns are just excellent little gun for protection. Because you're talking at close distances, you can get several holes into your target. One shot up close, it's a done deal. You don't need, all these other fancy things. And a shotgun is actually a lot cheaper to buy than some of your other guns out there, as far as like a pump shotgun or a single shot. Even a single shot will get the job done. One shot's all you need. So I'm just going to go over the gauges I have real quick, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Okay, first we have the 410. Okay, this is the box it came in. It's Remington's. It's 3-inch. It's 4-shot. Sorry, right there, 4-shot. Okay, and the only thing is ammunition is expensive. I don't know if you can see that right there. $16.59. Ouch. But that's really everywhere you go now. If you're just going to go out skeet shooting, the game loads aren't as expensive, but the other ammunition, like the hunting rounds, are definitely more expensive. And this is just birdshot. To tell you how effective it is, my grandfather actually shot a couple of groundhogs. I would say right at about 40 yards from his house, and I asked him his body count, and he's got an Italian accent. He's like, "Oh, 30, 30." He's actually put around 30 this past summer, who have been trying to get into his garden. You don't want to mess with a angry old Italian who has a garden. You don't want to mess with that garden. I'm telling you right now. This is the one that I use for self-defense. I mean, the home defense. It's a 20 gauge. Personally, this would be the ideal gauge to use in home defense, if you're asking me. People will say go with a 12 gauge, but I seriously think that's overkill. You can definitely get it done with a 20 gauge. And whether it's a 410 or 20 gauge or a 12 gauge, the BBs that do project out of that are actually of equal strength. It's just that the 12 gauge has more BBs in it, or pellets, whatever you want to call it. And here's the 20 gauge. This is the actual one I use in my shotgun for home defense. It's Nitro Turkey. It's Remington Birdshot 3-inch. It's 5-shot right there. A lot of people say buckshot's better, but actually the house I live in is a small townhouse. It's very cramped up. It wouldn't take much to put somebody down at close quarters with that, by no means. And last but not least, I have the 12 gauge, and this was actually going to be used for pheasant. I was actually going to be using it to hunt pheasant with. It's 6-shot, 2 3/4 inches. Okay. And here's the round, as opposed to I'll just use a 7.5 shot of the Remington 12 gauge or 20 gauge. Compare them. Same length, of course, but you can notice a big difference in the fatness. Yeah. Okay. But I have a single shot 12 gauge, and this was just going to be used for hunting. But I gave it to my dad to use in case somebody does break in. He needs it going real fast. He's got a 380 in his room as well, but a little bit more stopping power would be nice. And again, here's the 410. So a lot of people choose handguns. I think handguns have the oh god, I lost my track of thought. I think handguns definitely are a good home defense weapon too. But a shotgun, you don't need to be very accurate to hit your target. Anytime it hits your target, it's going to put them down. It's going to stop them in the first shot. It'd be very rare not to. My dad actually knew a guy who was a bouncer at a club that he used to work at back in the 70s. Well, what happened was he got into an altercation with another guy, and he kicked him out. The guy came back the next day and told a customer that he wanted to talk to this gentleman. So he goes outside, and the man pulls out a sawed-off shotgun and shoots him, and kills him. He actually shot a big hole right through his chest. Like the 45 and the 50 will definitely do damage. They'll definitely kill too. But the sheer mass in the hole, you don't have to worry about taking any follow-up shots with a shotgun on anybody, unless they are the Hawk. So that's my personal opinion on the best home defense weapon. Like I said, 20 gauge does it just fine. Some applications, even the 410. My grandfather uses the 410. He uses an old Stevens double barrel side by side in 410, and he uses that for home defense and to get rid of groundhogs and whatever else. And of course, my dad's using the 12 gauge. Like I said, most people are using 12 gauges, even though I think it's overkill. But they definitely have their advantages. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, you got more pellets in there. The availability of ammo is higher with the 12 gauge than any other shotgun ammunition. So, you know, it all depends. And I could even get some of this 12 gauge ammo real cheap. Like Walmart. Walmart definitely has it for real cheap. Now, I don't do all my shopping at Walmart now. In fact, I got some other stuff. I shop off of Amazon too. I actually picked up this neat little thing on Amazon. It's a Fusion Tomahawk. It's sort of like the Special Forces use. Yeah. You can actually use this for hammering. The manual says you can use it as like a hammer. Probably isn't the most practical. You got a pickaxe. And of course, you got the blade. And the design of this comes from the old Francisca throwing axe from the Franks, the German Franks, who were a barbarian tribe back in 900 AD is when they were most successful. And so this is also telling you one other thing, that this can be thrown. So, very lethal, close quarters weapon, and a good survival tool. Got it for 25 bucks. And it actually is really nice. It's made of nylon handle. It's really nice, sturdy. I've actually chopped through 2x4s with this, no problem whatsoever. So, and then something else I got was this. All right, a belt for ammunition. I got this for like $5 off of Amazon. So, Amazon's also pretty cool. I'm going to show you some other stuff I got off of there in my next vid on my Marlin. It's going to be a review. So, we're coming to the end of the time limit here. So, alright guys, take care. I'll be back with a review shortly. Bye.